Fun fact, I was just picking my nose before the live stream started. Oh man, let's see who's here today. We're just getting this thing kicked off. Let's see. Looks like Dev Boy was here. Says he was from Cody Co. But I don't think he's here anymore. He decided to duck out, to dip, to say peace. What's going on, guys? I am the cheapest wrestler in the world, Matt Rivera. This is live stream number 46. Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully it gives you the notifications that we are here. We are live. We are ready to go. Let's see if I could share this thing right now. Oh, Diano's in the house. Dino. Probably Dino, right? Probably Dino. That makes more sense. Dino. 6403. What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I don't think it's given out the notification that this thing has started yet, so I'm sure more people will trickle in as we get going. But what's going on, Dino? What's crack-a-lackin'? My allergies are killing me. That's what's going on over here. Robin's in the house. What's going on, Robin? There we go. Now the notification just went out. What's going on, Robin? What's going on? Dino says nothing much. Just chilling. All right. Bryant is in the house. What's going on, Bryant? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button like it owes you money. Appreciate that, though. Appreciate that. You know what's funny? I'm probably going to shave it tomorrow. I'm probably going to shave the beard tomorrow. I like having like a little bit of a beard, but I don't like growing it out all crazy. So, yeah, it won't last long. Ashton says, hello, what's going on, Ashton? What's up? Ashton's in the house. Robin says, no, don't shave the beard. Don't do it. SKM says, hi, Matt. What's going on? SKM is in the house. Dino thinks he's a funny man and says, you should put the beard on your head. You think you're funny, Dino? You think you're funny? I wish I could. I wish it was that easy. Bryant, skipping homework for the stream now. Make sure you do your homework later. Oh my gosh, Hasri's 45. What's going on? I haven't seen you here forever. It's been forever and a half, man. How's everything going? Mulalo, haven't seen you in a live stream in a while either. What's going on? What happened to being mean? I was only mean for the one stream. It was a very special live stream where I stayed completely in character to see if I would break. I'm not being mean anymore. Now we're back to nice guy Matt. SKM says rap. Maybe I'll rap in a little bit. I'll do the Cheap Wrestler theme song. How many of you guys heard the Cheap Wrestler theme song? If you heard it and you liked it, give me a hell yeah. Landon Plays is here. He says, hi, Mr. Cheap. What's going on, Landon? What's going on? Brian says he'll do homework after the stream. Okay, just checking. Because I can't condone you not doing homework. You gotta do your homework. All right? Okay. Got a couple of hell yes. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the Cheap Wrestler theme song was the last upload I did, and it is me doing the rap for it. Mulalo says, I like your theme song. I know you had asked for it, Mulalo, so I sent you the link on Instagram, and yeah, it's pretty dope. I think it's pretty cool. Got a lot of hell yes. NZ Sir is in the house. What's going on, NZ Sir? It's always a pleasure. All the way from the UK in the house. Wakanda man, all the way from Wakanda, apparently. What's going on, Wakanda, man? Rest in peace, Black Panther, for real. Dino says, I just noticed how many Funko Pops you got. Yeah, I got a lot of Funko Pops. I am in a studio that I run called Pop Filter Studio, and a lot of people donate Pops, and it's pretty cool, you know? It's pretty cool. I have a lot of Pops from Sugar Mama. She gives me a lot. So it's really, yeah. Landon Place says, I got some new kicks. What kind of kicks did you get? I'm always a fan of the old school Pippins, the one that say air on the side. I love those, man. When I was young, my mom was like, no, you can't have those. That was the end of my dream. That was how she crushed it. NZ Sir says, you can always rock a beard well. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Brian says, I'm the shit matches doo-doo. Yeah. So yeah, the Cheap Wrestler theme song just came out with a nice Titantron video. It's a song that I wrote and rapped myself. Let's see if I can remember most of it. It goes like, penny for your thoughts ain't worth the price. When the rent this high, knock out your lights. Proven in seconds, I'm oozing electric. Past bills like class, school is in session. Saved by the bell, yeah, I'm on fire, blazing in hell. Save your career, rather save on a sale. Stuck behind bars, making no bail, no bail. I cashed in attraction, numero uno, action brutal, faction frugal. I'm the your match is doo-doo. Dropping these gems, yet I'm running the jewels. Turning the tube and them up in the news. Click and figure, trigger hundreds of views. How does he do this? Ain't got a clue. He's cheap. So yeah, that's a little bit of the cheap wrestler theme song. If you guys haven't heard it, check it out. It's my latest upload. Obviously, minus this live stream. Marco Polo's in the house. Marco! So, Dino says, what's my favorite potato chip? That's a great question, Dino. So, it's funny you ask because I really struggle with picking one type of potato chip. So, if somebody's like, oh, you can pick a bag of potato chips, what do you want? I'm usually choosing Party Mix because I'm like, oh, I want some cheese doodles. I want some pretzels. I want some tortilla chips. I want some Doritos. Put it all in a bag together so I can have like a little sampler platter of potato chips. That's my answer. That's my answer. Mulalo says, did you listen to The Rock rap? Yeah, so recently The Rock came out with a song he's featuring on a Tech 9 song. And it's really short. It's only like 4 bars. So it's a very short rap. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, Landon says he got some green Nikes. Dope. Very nice. Thomas Bailey's in the house. What's going on, Thomas? It works so well, the lyrics with the beat. I listened to it like 7 times. Fire, says NZ, sir. I appreciate you for that. Yeah, listen, bump that song. Play it in your car. Play it with your friends. Play it in front of your grandma. Play it in front of everybody. Play it at school while the teacher's talking. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? SKM says, I'm going to cover it. Don't copyright strike me. Okay. Brian says, favorite shoe brand. So, okay. So I'll say this, Brian. I just kind of get my shoes at Kohl's. Like, I'm like, whatever's cheap. With shoes, it's one of those things. You can go cheap, but you can't go too cheap. Because if you go too cheap, then, like, you know, you might end up, like, having back pain and stuff like that. But I like to, like, go to Kohl's, get a really good deal, walk away with, like, some $20 shoes. That's just me, though. That's just me. Thomas says, favorite flavor of Lay's chips. Ooh, maybe like cheddar sour cream and onion. Cheddar sour or cheddar sour cream? Something like that. Whatever's the one where they combine the cheddar and the sour cream and onion. Someone get this man a bag of Party Mix stat. Oh, yeah. Send the Party Mix my way. Nah, you know, I'm getting a dad bod. I gotta watch out on that Party Mix. How long will the stream be, says Robin. That's all, folks. We'll be here till about 7 o'clock. Another 50 minutes. Thoughts on Venom 2? I haven't seen Venom 2. Have you guys seen Venom 2? I have not checked it out yet. If you guys have seen Venom 2, let me know what you guys think. I didn't love Venom 1. I'll be honest, I did not love Venom 1, so I wasn't that excited for Venom 2. Favorite song by Tupac? Ooh, I got a few, but I gotta go with Changes. Also really like Hail Mary, the diss track, you know, so those are probably 1 or 2. What's my favorite Funko Pop that I have? Asked Grace B. I have the Fiend Funko Pop, which is kind of a... I'll get it. Only because the Fiend doesn't even exist anymore. So the Fiend Funko Pop is definitely up there. I just love the way they made him look. I feel like the craftsmanship is on point. I feel like he looks great. And, you know, it's sad that he's not part of WWE anymore. R.I.P. Fiend. There we go. I gotta be easy with that. What's your go-to breakfast? You look like a cereal guy. NZ, sir, actually, no. I do love my cereal, and I'll tell you my favorite cereal in a second. But I'm an eggs guy. Give me eggs with like a side of Vienna sausage or Spam. I'm a happy man. But my favorite cereal, and you know what? I will argue this. If you guys want to argue about it, we'll argue about it. The best cereal of all time is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If somebody said you could have one cereal for the rest of your life, one cereal and one cereal only, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, don't argue. Cheez-Its or Cheese Snips? What are Cheese Snips? I'm going to go with Cheez-Its because I don't know what Cheese Snips are. Any idea what you'll be doing for your special 10K subs live stream? NZ, sir, that's a good question. Do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas? What do you guys think I should do? 10K, that's pretty special. So I feel like we should do it big. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button like it owes you money. Give it a little backhand. Smack that like button. Do what you got to do. SKM says, actually, whoa, let me back up. Mulalo says, which brand do I think won the draft? SmackDown. I think SmackDown did. They have Roman Reigns. To me, he's the moneymaker right now. He's the guy. He is the guy. So any brand with Roman Reigns to me is the winning brand. That's my opinion. I mean, Drew McIntyre, that's a heavy hitter too. You know, like, I don't know. I'm going to go with SmackDown. They got Charlotte Flair now. I'm saying SmackDown. SKM says, hey, Matt, come to West Virginia, try a pepperoni roll. It's on the top 10 local foods. Huh. Is it the same as like you'd get a pepperoni roll in a pizzeria, or is it a little bit different? Favorite ever Chris Jericho match in WCW? Ooh, I really like the one that he had against Rey Mysterio. And I think it ended with Jericho sitting on top of the turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio goes to do like a Frankensteiner, but Jericho jumps down and gets him in the walls of Jericho. Or I should say the Lion Tamer. I think that's my favorite WCW one. Robin says, do you think you will ever join WWE? I'm going to actually say no. I'm going to say no, truthfully, because I'm kind of past the age that they're looking for. And now they really cut down on hiring people from the independent circuit. So what's up with that? Right? NZ Sir says, I feel like I have a much better chance of getting into like all elite wrestling. You know what I'm saying? NZ Sir says, scrambled, fried, or omelet? Any. I don't even have a preference because it depends on the day. And I like to switch it up. That's how it doesn't get boring for me. I'm like, eggs. Ooh, I can have egg salad one day. I could do, you like boiled eggs? Yes, Thomas Bailey. Yes, I do. Scrambled, fried, an omelet. I could throw, whatever in it. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. I'm not choosing. The answer is yes. I'm getting hungry from the stream, says Brian. Me too. You drinking, Jim? Nah. I don't really drink. I have some stomach issues, and I don't really drink like that, so stick to some nice iced tea. I am a coffee fan. I do love my coffee. Merc Sniper in the house. What's going on, Merc Sniper? He's going to be in character known as Slaughter Laugh while commenting on the stream. That sounds terrifying. Dino says, can we agree that Roman Reigns is keeping SmackDown alive? Absolutely. SmackDown rests nicely on the shoulders of Roman Reigns. 100%, Dino. I agree. 110%. Hazri says, favorite Y2j Aew match? Ooh. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I guess I'll have to go with one of the ones he had against Moxley. I feel like I'm forgetting one, though, that I really liked. His rivalry with MJF has been pretty good, too. He's had a few good ones. And did he fight Jungle Boy, too? Am I thinking of the right person? No, I'm thinking of MJF. MJF had a great match with Jungle Boy one time, maybe like a year or so ago. Love that match. NZ Sir says, to this day, I'm still confused as how well Bad Bunny wrestled at WrestleMania. Listen, NZ Sir, don't be confused. He tried. He put in an effort, he put in the work, and it showed. SKM says, oh, it's different. Okay. New York doesn't have anything on pepperoni rolls from Virginia, right? That's what you said, Virginia? Would you accept WWE's offer if they made you a jobber but a 24/7 contender? Absolutely. I'd be getting paid. Absolutely. To do something I love, to entertain? Yeah. Absolutely. Do you like duck eggs? I don't think I've ever had duck eggs. How different are they? Mulalo says, what if they will put you on the main roster? Oh, I mean, I would join WWE. I would join. I just don't think that they'll come looking for me. Dino says, favorite WWE legend? Ooh. Okay, if we're talking like 80s era, I'm going to go with Roddy Piper. If we're talking like 90s or early 2000s, I'm going to go with Eddie Guerrero. So Thomas says you should try tweaking your character a little bit. Experiment. Maybe make your character Puerto Rican. I feel like that'd be great. And Thomas, what does that mean? What does that mean, make my character Puerto Rican? Dino says, I actually found your channel from Daz Reacts. Nice. I mean, you know what's funny? There's a lot of people that come here from Cody Co. There's a lot of people that come here from Daz, Dank Ops, Cinnamon Toast Ken, or even just TLC. So I welcome everybody. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that Daz paved the way for you to get here. NZ Sir says 10-hour live stream for the 10K sub special. You tripping, NZ Sir. By the 9th hour, you'll be turning heel on us out of tiredness. Yeah, I think the longest stream I've done so far on YouTube was a 3.5-hour live stream. And by the time I got to like 2.5 hours, I was like, this is rough. I don't have anything else to say. SKM says it's West Virginia. Sorry, don't mean to correct you, but hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. Duck eggs taste richer and stronger in comparison. They're also bigger with a slightly harder shell. I did not know that, Thomas. The more you know. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button like it owes you money. And yes, I will be reminding you guys every once in a blue moon because, people come and go out of the stream as they please. You can also take advantage of that super chat button. Super chats do make me dance. They no longer make me cut a promo. If you were here for the last live stream, super chats made me cut a promo on you, but that's not the case this time. I will not be mean to anybody. That was a one-time deal. It's not happening again. So super chats make me dance again. They went back to making me dance. All right. Brian says, "How do you like your steak?" It's pretty rare that I have steak, but as funny as it sounds, medium rare. Medium rare. Mulalo says, "Do you remember Kate from Extreme Cheapskates?" Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I did a reaction to her episode. SKM says, "Matt, should I immigrate to Canada for wrestling school? I kind of want to, but what is your outlook?" SKM, where do you live again? Remind me, where do you live? Oh, you literally just told me. West Virginia. Duh! Hello! No. The answer is no. I don't think you need to. Not at all. Like, no. There's probably really good wrestling schools around you. There's no need to migrate all the way to Canada. Not necessary. Dino says, "Are you a candy guy or chocolate bar guy?" Candy. I'm a big fan of sour candy. Sour Patch Kids all day, every day. Maybe a live wrestling training session. Move walkthrough for the 10K special. NZ Sir, that's a pretty good idea. I like that idea. Thomas says, "Bill yourself from Puerto Rico. I remember saying that your parents are Puerto Rican. For your character, use a Latin American accent and wear ring gear inspired by the Puerto Rican flag." Nah, I've never been a fan of that. I always felt like that was like a easy way out for a character. Like, oh, he's Jamaican. Just make his character Jamaican. Ah, he's Mexican. That is his character, that he's a Mexican. And I'm like, no, it's not a character. It's just their nationality. So, I don't know. I don't think that's for me, man. I don't think that's for me. Gummy bears or gummy worms? Gummy worms, especially sour ones. Hazri says, "Hey, to a big fan of sour candy." I love me some sour candy. NZ Sir says, "Do you like spicy food?" My stomach doesn't do well with spicy food. I do. I do like spicy foods. Bro Chungus in the building. What's going on, Bro Chungus? Dino says, "What's your biggest dream besides being a professional wrestler?" That's a great question. So my biggest dream besides being a professional wrestler is I would love to make a living entertaining. I feel like that's why this channel is also really important to me. Because let's say tomorrow I never wrestle again. Let's say I get injured and I never wrestle again. I want to be able to still entertain people for a living. So I want to keep this YouTube channel alive. I want it to grow. I want it to prosper. So that's my dream. Alyssa Stansberry says, "Can't stand the treat." Oh yeah, she's upset about Liv Morgan. All right. Yeah, Liv Morgan and Tony Storm. I'm shocked that Neither. All right, let's talk SmackDown a little bit, Alyssa. Let's talk SmackDown. So I'm shocked that neither one of them moved on. Instead, they chose to have Carmella and Zelina Vega move on. That was pretty surprising to me. How'd you guys feel about that? Believe it or not, Matt, I have a reputable school across the street. Yeah. So why are you trying to go to Canada, man? Do you consider pro wrestling to be a sport? Not in the traditional sense. Not in the traditional sense. I don't know. Because to me, a sport, I don't feel like you can have a planned winner in a sport. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's sports entertainment. You know, it's made to look like sports, but for the sake of entertainment. Mulalo says her mom was mean to her as a kid. Orange juice or apple juice, says Hazrees. Overall orange juice, but I like both. Brochungus says, can you do the one-chip challenge? What is the one-chip challenge? I don't know what that is. Thomas says, you like Pop Rocks? Not one of my favorite candies. Not one of my favorites. Hazrees, after your wrestling career, what will you do? I will keep this YouTube channel alive and kicking. Robin says, I will be back in 10 minutes. Got to do some stuff. Love your stuff, though. Oh! NZ Sir with the super chat. Hey! Super chat. Super chat. Hey! Super chat. Super chat. Oh, yeah! My man, NZ Sir, dropped that super chat. Thank you so much, NZ Sir, for the love. I appreciate it. That's the super chat, man. Make the lights go on. It turns into a club in here when you do a super chat, man. NZ Sir, much love. Thank you so much for that super chat. And yeah, somebody did say dance. Somebody did say dance. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Woo! Woo! That was the super chat, ladies and gents. Let's see. Dino says, sour gummy worms or Sour Patch Kids? I gotta go with gummy worms overall. Reason I want to go to Canada is to try something new. So if you have other reasons to go to Canada, then I would say go to Canada. Oh, that's cool. Like, it keeps now it keeps a record of the super chat. Like, right on top. That's awesome. That's new. I never saw that before. That's really cool. Bryant says, Xavier Woods should win King of the Ring. So, a couple of my friends were talking about that. Bryant, why should Xavier Woods win King of the Ring? I'm curious. Why should Xavier Woods win King of the Ring? Cranberry juice or pineapple juice? Pineapple juice all day, every day! Which draft picks from the WWE draft do you consider a steal pick? Roman Reigns. I know that's like the only answer I have. Roman Reigns, Becky Lynch, Edge, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair. There's a few. There's a few. I think Keith Lee has all the potential in the world, so I'm going to say Keith Lee. One Chip Challenge is the spiciest chip in the world. And he said that you love spicy food. Ugh. Spiciest chip in the world. That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Do you think RK Bro is awesome? I think it works. It won't work forever, but it works for now. It's funny. It's entertaining. So I give RK Bro 2 thumbs up. SKM says, this makes me feel better after school. The bullying is brutal. Any advice, Matt? Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, SKM. All kidding aside, like, it makes me upset to hear that. It's been so long since I've been in school. What is bullying like these days? Like, is it physical? That you getting hit? Like people hitting you? Is it all verbal? Let me know, SKM. I'm curious. New York pizza or Italian pizza? Well, I've never been to Italy, but I'm gonna say New York pizza. NZ Sir says Xavier Woods should not win King of the Ring. I feel it won't elevate his career or push him. He's a tag team wrestler, not a single star. Oh, NZ Sir! NZ Sir just snapped on Xavier Woods. He said, He ain't worthy! He ain't worthy! Signature. Thomas Bailey says favorite signature hardcore move. For me, it's the Van Daminator. So, Van Daminator. I know the Van Daminator. Is that the one, though? Wait, is that the one where he does, like, the coast-to-coast? Where he has the guy in the turnbuckle corner, he goes turnbuckle to turnbuckle? Because I think mine's the Van Terminator, where he passes the chair to the guy, and then he does the spinning heel kick. I like that one. I think that one's cool. Thomas Bailey, no, sorry, that's the question I just read. Favorite type of pizza? Meat lovers. I love meat lovers, man. Give me some pepperoni, some sausage on there. Yeah. Yeah. Alyssa says, didn't like the draft this year. Go back to 2016. That was my favorite draft of all time. You know what it is? Overall, the drafts don't mean anything. That's the problem. The drafts, like, they'll be like, oh, this person's drafted. And they're like, oh, just kidding. He's going to go to the other show now. I don't feel like the draft is necessary, especially not that often. Let's see here. Dino says, I feel like Matt Riddle could work as a heel. Maybe. I think he's killing it as a babyface. Character-wise, he's doing great. NZ Sir, whenever TLC replays your episode of Extreme Cheapskates, none of my friends believe I often interact/talk to you. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love these conversations. It's awesome. Brian says, because he understands the prestige of being king of the ring, he would be a hilarious king. Listen, I feel like Xavier Woods, I could see him being king of the ring, but maybe not this year. Maybe like next year. SKM says some pushing and verbal. I did push the dude on the ground. Well, I'm glad you stood up for yourself. I know some people will say otherwise, but I'm glad have you talked to anybody about it? Like anybody at your school? Family? I'm curious, SKM. I don't like to hear that, man. Sammy B's in the house. Frugal Faction! A lot of people ask me how they can support this channel. We recently had some new additions to the Frugal Faction, and people ask me, how do you become part of the Frugal Faction? I don't understand. So, if it's something you're interested in, you can join this channel. And when you join this channel, you get certain perks. If you look at Sammy B, he's got the $50 sign now, which is the second to last sign. He's got the $50 sign, which means he's been a member of the channel for how long? Over 6 months? Is that it? I feel like it's been longer than that. But it comes with certain perks. You get custom emojis that you can use. You get the little logo next to you for the longer that you are. Start off with a penny, then go to a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a $50, into the full dollar, the golden dollar. And what else? We do a special live stream just for members of the Frugal Faction once a month, where we meet up and I tell everybody within the live stream, which is usually just 1 or 2 people tops, and we talk about where we see this channel going. We talk about some things that are going on in my life that I may not say during a regular live stream. So it's pretty cool. Got some cool things. So if you're ever interested, join this channel. Be part of the Frugal Faction. Yeah. NZ Sir says, ever seen The Sopranos? No, actually. My dad really enjoyed The Sopranos, but I've never seen The Sopranos. Thomas Bailey says the spinning heel kick one. That's the one. Oh, I do love that move too. That's a dope move. Bullying is horrible these days. I've been bullied since kindergarten. I'm a senior now. Guys, I feel terrible to read that and hear that. That's awful, man. That's terrible. Hazri says, I really like crispy pepperoni and sausage. Ooh, now you are speaking my language. NZ Sir says, King of the Ring is disappointing this year. They could have made it bigger, put some bigger names in there. NZ Sir, I agree with that. That's something I actually really agree with. I feel like the names in it, I'm like, that's it. That's all you got? That's all you got this year? Come on. Sammy B says, report the bullies to the teacher. Yeah, see if there's somebody at your school that you could talk to, for sure. I would say that's step 1. In your opinion, what's the most depressing moment you saw in wrestling? For me, it's Rey Mysterio dropping the WWE title to John Cena the same night he won it. Thomas, I do remember that night. I remember that night very well, and that did suck. That did suck. I wanted to see Rey Mysterio have a WWE title run, and Cena took the title from him that same night. But I would have to say Great Khali. Anything Great Khali. Great Khali walking to the ring. Great Khali winning a title. Great Khali losing an over-the-top match against Edge because he walked over the top intentionally. Ugh, don't get me started. Brian says, NZ Star Jinder Mahal as champion, so anything can happen. I remember knocking out the bully, making him have a concussion with a purple eye, got expelled, and got hit by the belt from my parents, but worth it for sure. Oy. Ay, guys, that sounds rough. It's rough in school these days. What? I did not know you can become a member of this channel. Yeah, NZ, sir. Yeah, NZ, sir. If you go to my main page, there's a button that says join. And if you click that button, you can become a member of the channel. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why Sammy B has that logo. Day, who I think was in the last live stream, he's a member of the channel now. So yes, don't hesitate. Become a member of the channel. I'm actually going to be dropping a new video coming up within the next, before the month is over, where I'm going to be talking about all the new perks that are coming as being part of a member of the channel. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. SKM says, my parents are a little, okay. So if I snitch, it'll get worse. You got to talk to somebody, man. You got to talk to somebody if that's happening. Let's see here. Jinder worked as WWE champion. It was a shock, says NZ Sir. Sammy B says WWE is soft now. Maybe. Hazri says, thoughts on Dragon Ball Super 2022 movie. I'm so excited. I love me some Dragon Ball Super. I thought that the series was excellent. I'm a huge fan, and I can't wait to see the movies. Cannot wait to see the movies. Dino says, depression sparks me because of the memories of bullies, Sammy B. I'm sorry to hear this, guys. I really am. Listen, I'm not even just saying it, but Twitter, Instagram, I might not answer right away, but if you need to vent, if you need to ask advice in like a private forum, if something's going on and you need to talk about it, reach out. I'm not even kidding. I know other people might be like, most YouTubers wouldn't even answer. Well, I'll answer. It might not be right away, but I will answer. So don't hesitate, okay? Alan's in the house. What's going on, Alan? He says, nice beard. I appreciate that, Alan. Thank you. Thank you, Alan. Alyssa says, think time to end the brand splits. Feel like one tag division. You know what? There's a couple things that annoy me. I hate. I was going to sneeze. Don't do it. Don't sneeze. Once I sneeze, it just keeps going. Like I will sneeze like 20 times in a row. So don't sneeze. Don't you do it. All right. Sammy B says, Matt looks more intimidating with the beard. Who else agrees? You guys dig the beard, huh? You guys dig the beard. So, well, I appreciate that. With the brand split, there's a lot of things that could be fixed. First of all, I hate the women's tag titles, and I shouldn't hate it. But they make me hate it. I hate when they take two random superstars and put them into a team. You have so many people that are part of a team, that are part of a faction, that are part of a group, that are part of a trio. Why are you pairing random people together? Come on, do better. Great Khali is not Hall of Fame material. He's a legend, but not for the right reasons, if that makes sense. Not in a bad way, just in a funny, lovable way. I agree, NZ, sir. Sammy B says, the way you can support this channel is joining the channel, super chats and merch. Absolutely, absolutely. And they always are appreciated, for sure. Faux show. Matt should have his red and black attire. Ooh, the number one attraction attire. You know, it's funny. When I first announced that I'd be returning to wrestling, a lot of you guys said, oh, you know, we really like the number one attraction. So what I wanted to do was kind of keep the attitude of the number one attraction, but with just the cheap wrestler gimmick. So I still kept the same, like, persona. I felt like that was important. Let's see here. Hazri says, to be honest, I'm disappointed and not really excited about the Dragon Ball Super movie. What? Dino says, Matt, would you actually talk if I needed help? Yeah, listen, I'm not just saying that. There's been people that I've talked to before. Absolutely. And like I said, Instagram or Twitter is probably the best place to reach me, but I might not answer right away. You know, I got a baby. Things are busy. But I will definitely get to you. Absolutely. Hasri says, I hear rumors that after the movie there's going to be a show. I hope so. I hope they continue the series. Team Beard, Team Beard, Team Beard. Does Sugar Mama prefer shaved or beard? She loves the beard. Sugar Mama loves the beard. She always wants me to have the beard. Okay, let's have a happy stream. I'm done talking about that stuff. Matt, are you going trick-or-treating this year? I'm definitely not going trick-or-treating this year. It might be a little too old. And sir, I'm certain NXT UK has been forgotten about by WWE. It's quite depressing. Yeah, NXT UK seems like it's just kind of floating. I don't know. Their Great Khali is better than The Undertaker. Oh, would you stop? You stop that nonsense right now. Matt, let's hear about Mama or Sugar Mama? You want to know how my mom's doing, or you want to know how Sugar Mama's doing? Let's get some Team Beard hype. You guys are funny. How do you set your camera up for your wrestling matches? Do you climb something to put it on the ceiling? So you're probably referring to like the match that I did with Tony Clash recently. There is that specific place. There's like a second level. So I just literally have it on a tripod, and it's just my phone, and it's just pointing downward at the ring. So it really depends on the place. Thomas Bailey says, what would be your dream tag team finisher be? And with who? I always loved the 3D. I always loved the 3D. And let's see, who would it be with? It would be with Undertaker, Kane, or Big Show. And they would be the one lifting the legs. Because I feel like if it was really high up, that would be even crazier of a 3D. Will you teach your child your cheap tactics? NZ, sir, probably not. Probably not. It's one thing that, Sugar Mama and I discussed early on. She's like, listen, you're cheap. I understand that. But please don't implement those things on our child. So, I understand that. And I mean, some things I think are okay, but there might be other things that might be frowned upon, if you catch my drift. Let's see, the beard is smart too. You can store crumbs and pieces of food and they're left over from dinner. I see. SKM says, Mom, not sugar. My mom's great. My mom is great. She's doing excellent. She's healthy. She's working hard. She's always working hard. Love my mama. I saw her like a couple of weeks ago, so hopefully I see her again soon. Demon Balor needs redemption. He definitely needs redemption in some way. I'm wondering if they're going to make him win the King of the Ring because of that. SKM says, I'm Undertaker for Halloween. Dope. Dope. Dino says, what's your version of a chill day? Ooh. Probably playing some video games. Just relaxing at home. Maybe going for a walk. I know, it sounds so lame, right? I love playing Pokemon. I'm just kind of a nerd. I love playing Pokemon. So have you guys ever played, and I just discovered it and I didn't know that it was so old, but have you guys ever played Pokemon Ash Gray? It's a hack of the Fire Red game, I believe it is. But it's so much fun, and it basically follows Ash like legit storyline. Whoever hacked it made it follow him like just like through the show. And I think it's so much fun. Oh, NZ Sir just joined the Frugal Faction! Oh, NZ Sir just joined the Frugal Faction! Our team, the Frugal Faction, is growing. It's growing. Oh, you know what? You know what? That calls for a celebration. That's right. Turn on those lights. Let's go. Frugal Faction in the house. Frugal Faction in the house. Frugal Faction in the house. Finger guns. Finger guns. Finger guns. Finger guns. Yeah. Yeah. Frugal Faction for life. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Welcome to the Frugal Faction, NZ, sir. Yeah, I think you're our 5th member now. I'm going to have to update the end of the videos where it shows who's in the Frugal Faction. I got to do an updated version of that. Yeah. Yeah. Dope. Alan says, I'm 11 and I think trick-or-treating is boring now. So let me actually tell you guys something about trick-or-treating. When I was younger, trick-or-treating was so much fun. But like you could stay out at like really late at night. You could do we would like, I don't know, like act a fool, like spray shaving cream on each other, throw eggs at each other in the middle of the street till like 1 o'clock in the morning. But now they're like, oh, go inside before it gets dark. I'm like, it's Halloween. Why would you go inside before it gets dark? What? It's crazy talk. Alyssa says, should there be an IC Women's Champion? I don't know. You know, I really like the Iconics, Alyssa. I really did. I thought they were a great tag team. Kiana says, AEW is taking over the WWE roster. I mean, they definitely got a lot of people. They definitely have a lot of people. I'm curious to see who's going to be the next person to join. Or who's going to be the first one to jump from AEW to WWE. Yeah, that one is cool. I play Pokemon Ruby. I used to play Pokemon Ruby. Frugal Faction. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Least favorite members of DX. Tori. Tori was my least favorite member of DX. I remember playing Pokemon on N64 where you would have to take pictures of the Pokemon Snap, right? Was that it? Pokemon Snap, NZ, sir? Dino, you always got a lot of energy, Matt. I try, man. I try. Got to keep that energy up. And I have a baby now, which is crazy. How do I have this energy? Where do I find that energy from? Where do I get the energy from? I remember playing... I just read that. Matt's underrated most entrance theme. For me, it's Matt Hardy's Live for the Moment. Live for the Moment, that's the same one he had when he was version 1, right? Because I was a huge fan of version 1 Matt Hardy. With the Mattitude and the Matt Facts, and the V1. I thought it was dope, you know? But yeah, I remember that theme. I can, something, a tornado. I can dry up a sea, yeah. And when I live for the moment. Yeah, I remember that song. That was dope. I remember that song, Thomas. Angie, sir, I love how you announce the dance moves as you do it. Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta, finger guns. Dino says, I just hate the costumes where you can't see out of them and they cost like $80. Listen, I used to make my own costumes. One day we'll have to talk about that, or I'll post some pictures. But I used to love Halloween so much. It's my favorite holiday by far. No one comes to my house now for trick-or-treating. Not as many kids. That's because trick-or-treating, Halloween is not what it used to be. Halloween used to be so much fun, and it's just not anymore. Dino says frugal franchise. Yeah, that's what we're starting here. A frugal franchise. Brian says, thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett teaser image. I actually haven't seen it. I have not seen that. You ever TP someone's house? Yes, Thomas. But usually someone we know. Not like someone that we think is going to genuinely get upset. Might be a friend or a neighbor's. And then in the morning we'd all help clean it. You know what I mean? And that's why it's it's all in good fun. You got to be smart about it. I'm sure there's people that would do it to people that would get upset or that they didn't know at all. But it was almost like we have prank wars, you know? COVID screwed up Halloween. You might be right, Dino. I think it's beyond COVID. I think that just getting older, people getting a little more sensitive to things. I think that's what screwed up Halloween. Jared Bruce, what's going on? Jared's in the house. I'm doing well, man. How are you? If you guys haven't already, don't forget to Hulk smash that like button like it owes you money. Don't forget we also have the super chat option. All of those proceeds go directly back into this channel to make it even more awesome for you guys and for myself so we can enjoy together. And also, don't forget that you can be part of this channel. You can become a member of this channel like NZ Sir just did. You see he's got the penny right next to his name. You see Sammy B, he's got the $50 next to his name. That's because they're part of the Frugal Faction. And if you'd like to be part of the Frugal Faction, you can join too. We got some really cool perks that come along with it. Now NZ Sir, that means you got custom emojis now. That means you could do things like this right here. Right? Hey, look at that. Dope. Uh-oh, how do I make this go away now? What'd I do? I actually don't know what I did. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. Let's see. NZ Sir said, how do I fix this thing? Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm breaking things. Yeah, there you go. There you go, NZ Sir. You got it now. You got it now. Jared says, good, man. You grew your beard. I guess it's been a long time since I was in one of these live streams. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't take long. It's like a couple weeks and I look like this, you know? I wonder how Christmas goes down in the Cheapskate household. Let's just say we give gifts more about here than here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There we go. That's how I fixed that. Let's see. Alyssa says, why do they keep Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns separated? Why is Seth Rollins back on Raw? I just got SmackDown last draft. I don't know. I guess they don't want Seth to be a babyface yet, because I was definitely looking forward to when he turned babyface and went against Roman. But I guess it's just not going to happen anytime soon. Sammy B says, who's watching Raw tonight? Good question. You ever hide something dumb inside a pumpkin for a prank? No. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that, Thomas. Yeah, NZ Sir, you got it now. Look at all those custom emojis. There's actually going to be a new custom emoji that I'll be putting out very, very soon. Are you excited for Roman versus Brock and Drew versus E? I am. I wish these... I just don't love the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. Especially because, like, alright, it's coming on like a random time on a Thursday. Why can't you give us, like, the same thing at a time where, like, we could watch it, where people aren't in school or at work? Like, and that show is stacked. That show is real stacked. Christmas in Matt's house, probably saltine crackers for dinner. Hey, come on. Favorite cheap Halloween costume? A ghost and under a white sheet. A ghost under a white sheet. What's the most expensive Funko Pop you have? Now, Hazries, do you mean which did I have to pay the most money for, or what is worth the most money? I put a firecracker in a pumpkin. It was a mess. That sounds hilarious. That sounds hilarious. Seth's babyface started to get booed by the fans after a while. Yeah, because they made it cheesy. Like, there's certain things in wrestling that people don't understand. And, like, one of them is, if something works, that doesn't mean do it over and over and over and over again. And I feel like for Seth Rollins, also, two things. Don't do the same thing over and over again just because it worked once or twice. So they're, like, repeatedly stomping, burn it down, burn it down. That was stupid. It was dumb. And what else? Oh, and he just became soft. Like, just because you become a good guy doesn't mean to start being soft. No one wants to see that. Oh, Hazries, let me think. I don't know. It might be Super Saiyan Brawly or Dead Yamcha. Super Saiyan Brawly or Dead Yamcha, I'm thinking. Sugar Mama makes him sleep on the couch. Thomas is funny. Dancing Mad emoji. Oh, you know what's funny? I actually posted it. So another thing that's cool about being part of this channel is there's like an exclusive group chat. There's an exclusive group chat. So certain information I just share there, and I did share a sneak peek at the new emoji, but I'll put it on there again so you could see it. Demon Balor is a cheap costume. Maybe. That's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You guys have it lucky. Us UK fans have to stay up till 4 a.m. for a pay-per-view on Raw and SmackDown. You know what? You're right, so I shouldn't complain. Dino says, my favorite thing you did as a cheapskate is when you taped your boots. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people agreed with you on that one. They hated that. Hey, Matt, Yamcha is a jobber. Yamcha is a jobber, and I love Yamcha, man. So, I was about to start talking about Dragon Ball Z, but I think what I should be talking about, because it's on the list of things to talk about today, is the new WWE 2K22 video game. Are you guys interested in that? Do you think it'll be any good? I know the last one was really disappointing. What do you guys think? NZ Sturda says, does Sugar Mama have a favorite pop. She does. There's actually, and I showed it. Did I ever show it? I think I showed it during a live stream. There's another room where there's more pops. There's another room where there's more pops, but the majority of them are hers. She loves Peter Pan. She's got a bunch of Peter Pan pops. She has Alice in Wonderland pops. No, not Alice in Wonderland. Her favorite pop is from Disney. It's a purple dragon named Figment. I think that's her favorite pop. But she's got a bunch. She like, don't let her fool you. She likes Funko Pops too. Sammy B says WWE 2K20 was trash, so 22 will be trash. AEW is better. AEW game to me looks great. Cut a bin bag open, and then you have yourself a vampire cape. My mom did it every year to me as a kid with vampire fangs. That's funny. Sammy B, yes, Sesame Street. She's also got Sesame Street pops, which she loves. She pretty much has everybody that they have from Sesame Street. Elmo. She has Oscar the Grouch, Ernie, Bert. She has Snuffleupagus, Big Bird. Who else? Grover. Jared says, do you like that Sammy won the TNT championship? How long do you think he'll hold it for? I don't mind that he was the next one to win it, but I really was hoping that Miro would hold it a little bit longer. And I think he'll hold it for a while. Thomas says, and then Santa gets stuck in Matt's chimney. I don't have a chimney. I wish. So Matt decides to do his job for him while he gets stuck, and he takes all the kids' presents to the pawn shop and pawns him for Funko Pop money. That's hilarious, Thomas. NZ Sir, reports say that WWE are unhappy with 2K for the delay of 2K22. Whoa. Hopefully it's good. I just don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. Thoughts on Daniel Bryan and AEW? I think it's what's best for him. It's what's best for him as a wrestler and as somebody who did break their neck and needs a lighter load. So I think it was smart on his end. Oscar the green guy from Sesame Street. Yep, Oscar the Grouch. Oh, Sugar Mama is a Funko Pop fan as well. She is. Not as much as I am, but she does enjoy them. She doesn't like to admit it, though. Am I writing a good story? It's definitely entertaining, Thomas. It's definitely entertaining. SKM says, hey, man, I want to see you create a move you have never seen before and add it to your repertoire. Oh. You know what's funny? There's 3 moves that I had never seen before that I've done, and then all of a sudden I see it in a video game or I see some wrestler use it on TV. Like, one of the first moves that I ever used when I was training, and I decided not to use it because as a smaller guy, it's hard to do with the bigger guys, was a spinning rock bottom, right? And then, like, somebody used it on TV 6 months later. And I was like, oh, that'd be sweet if it's like just like a rock bottom, but you spin around, and it might look cool. And I called it the Sidewinder because you stand on the side of them, and you wind them up, and then you slam them. I was like, oh, I'll call it the Sidewinder. Someone ended up using that. I was like, okay, cool. So I did this other move where I take their arm, put it behind them, and then I take their other arm and I put it behind my neck, and I kind of do like a spinning clothesline, like a sit-out clothesline. And I was like, I'll call that the Sidewinder because I'm standing on the side of them and I have to spin my body around, so we'll call that the Sidewinder. And then I ended up seeing it in a video game, and I'm like, what? This move is so, like, nuts. What? And I don't know how that happens, but it happens. Jared says, hey, Matt, question. Is there any way I can send you some stuff, like maybe a belt, shirts, or maybe Funko Pops? So I don't have a lot of people have asked me if I have a P.O. box. I don't, just because it costs money for a P.O. box. But what I have done, and you can ask Sammy B, what I have done before is I've had someone donate, like if they are saying, oh, I want you to buy a Funko Pop, donate that amount of money for the Funko Pop, and I will literally get it. I think, Sammy, I think you had said The Undertaker and Trish Stratus, and I ended up getting Undertaker and Trish Stratus. So if you donate and want me to actually get a specific Funko Pop to put in this room, I will do it. So that's one way of doing it, because I would have to pay for a P.O. box, and I don't want to pay for a P.O. box. I'm too cheap for that. But, yeah, exactly. Yep, Sammy B just said, yep, he donated $10, and I ended up getting that Funko Pop. So, if there's one where you're like, oh, I want you to get Finn Balor, and you send me like $10, $15, I'll get Finn Balor. And I'll be like, hey, this is the Finn Balor I got from so-and-so, you know? All right, let's see. Do you drink energy drinks? I'm drinking one right now. There's a couple of times, Dino, where I've had a Red Bull. I've had Red Bull probably a few times, but not too much. Ever taken a Tilt-A-Whirl slam, asks NZ Sir. I don't think I've ever taken one, no. Sidewalk slam a bunch of times, but not a Tilt-A-Whirl. NZ Sir, thoughts on Becky Lynch using the rock bottom? I think it's okay. I don't like the fact that they call it the manhandle slam. I see it's clever because she's the man, but to me that sounds like a variation of a pump handle slam, and there's no pump handle part of that move. So that's the only thing that bothers me. But that's just me being picky. Let's see. Someone sent drugs to the P.O. box and alerts the cops. Yeah, I know. P.O. box, I don't know. There's something about it that I'm like, I don't know. When I encounter Matt, I'll get him a Funko Pop. There you go. Someone actually, where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. I got it. Hold on one second. I do have a new Funko Pop that somebody gave me at a wrestling show. The wrestling show where I faced TJ Marconi, and it was like a 2-minute match where I got my butt kicked, and I ate a big boot. Somebody at the show gave me a Funko Pop. His name is Brian Schmidt. He's a good guy. And the Funko Pop he gave me is Deadpool as Bob Ross. He was like, yeah, I have this laying around, and I'll just give it to you because I know you collect Funko Pops. So I thought that was pretty cool. Deadpool as Bob Ross. That's my newest Funko Pop. For being a cheapskate, you're doing pretty well. I like to think so. I do. First off, congratulations on your baby. Thank you. Second of all, what do you think of Roman Reigns and who will take the Universal Championship away from him? Perla, I think Roman Reigns is killing it. I think he's doing awesome. And I don't think anyone should take that title away from him for a long time. But maybe Keith Lee. Keith Lee's a good option. Maybe he'll hold it for so long that Seth Rollins will end up on SmackDown as a babyface. But I just feel like, I don't know. Like, to me, he's doing so well with it. I'm entertained. So I don't think there's a rush for him to lose that championship. We have 2 minutes left in this live stream. We're going to try to answer your questions. I see there's a couple. I'm almost caught up here. But if you want me to answer something right away, before the 2 minutes is up, before the 1 minute is up, make sure you use that super chat option so we can get your question in. She used to do the pump handle into the manhandle slam. Okay, well that one makes more sense then. Thomas Bailey says, and then Santa hears about it, so he gets mad, breaks free, and it just takes everything in Matt's house, including his Funko Pops, and uses them as replacement gifts to give all the kids. Oh, I would fight those kids. Dino, if Roman lost to anyone for that title, it'd probably be Drew. I could see that. What would you think about the whole 24/7 thing with Reginald? I think he makes a good 24/7 champ. Not bad. Holy moly. Day is in the building. I think this is the first time ever we've had three members of the Frugal faction in the house. We got Day, we got NZ Sir, we got Sammy B. Oh, Frugal faction in the house. Yeah. Now I'm pumped. Now I'm real pumped. We got 3 members of the Frugal faction here at the same time. Damn. Will we ever get a Matt Rivera action figure? God, I hope so. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool. Never say never. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this was live stream number 46. As usual, I had a great time talking to you all. And, yeah, 3 members of the Frugal faction. We got Day. We got NZ Sir. We got Sammy B. If you want to be part of the Frugal faction, you know what to do. Just go to my homepage on YouTube, and you'll see a little button that says Join. Click that join button and be part of the Frugal faction. Get exclusive perks to this channel that nobody else gets. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, everybody. It's been real. I am the cheapest wrestler in the world, Matt Rivera. It's time to make change. Peace! I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again for joining this live stream. Click that like on the way out if you have not already.